Hey guys, welcome to the Sustainable Life Habits channel. Today I'm walking you guys through 3 suspension trainer shoulder mobility exercises that we're going to go through. So with that being said, let's get to it. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to use a suspension trainer. Some people call them a TRX, just the brand name, but they're known as a suspension trainer. And we're going to be using this to go through 3 shoulder mobility exercises. Now, shoulders are a very vulnerable spot. In fact, they can cause a lot of issues, or a lot of times what happens is we get injuries due to poor range of motion, or we have just don't have that strength or poor mobility. That's what I'm looking to say. We have poor mobility in the shoulders, which leads to injuries. So that's why we really want to focus on a lot of shoulder mobility exercises. So now the best part about a TRX is you can buy these for relatively cheap. You can set them up in your basement. You can do this anywhere you want, your garage, outside. I used to do them at the park while I was waiting for the kids. So let's go through our first exercise. So we just got this strapped up. You can strap it up to a bar or a tree, whatever you want. And the first exercise we're going to go through is our shoulder cuff rotations. So this is focusing right on here, and it's just going to help build the mobility, and it's also going to help to strengthen as we go through. So all we're looking to do is raise those elbows, and what you'll see is that we're pivoting right at the shoulder. So you'll notice we're not standing quite straight up. We've got a little bit of a lean backwards. Now, the more you lean, the more tension it's going to put on this exercise. You don't really need a lot of tension in order to feel the effect. So we're going to bring that up. You can see that the shoulders are pretty much parallel. And all we're going to do is rotate these up, pivoting at the shoulders and the elbows. And when we get there, we're going to hold it. And we're going to do one more rep here. Again, the big thing is we don't want any shoulder movement like this. We want the shoulders to stay nice and flat. And all we're going to do is rotating right at the rotator cuff and let it back off. All right, guys, there's exercise number 1. Let's talk about exercise number 2. So the next thing we're going to be going through is our suspension trainer around the worlds. Now, these are really good. Again, it's just going to help us build that range of motion. So what we're looking to do, so you have your palms down at the bottom, and we're just bringing these around like this, nice and slow. It's not about the speed, and we're keeping the tension on the arms. So now the big thing about this is you can see that as we're doing it, we're keeping the tension on this. What you don't want is to see the slack like this in it. What you want to do is keep that tension nice and tight. If you have to, take a step back, keep that tension all the way through, right from the bottom to the top. So let's go through. Again, when we start, position almost like the supinated grip at the bottom, palms up. Now we're just going to slowly rotate, keeping those arms straight. We're not bending the elbows, keeping them nice and straight. Keep the tension on the suspension trainer straight up. Hold it there. Back down just as slow. Again, this has nothing to do with speed. It's all about keeping the tension. We're going to do one last rep of the around the worlds. Hold it there. Should be able to see the shoulder shaking from the back part. And again, tension's on the rope. Bringing it down. And there we go. All right, so let's go to our third exercise that we're going to be doing for shoulder mobility. And that's our shoulder press, our suspension trainer shoulder press. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be getting into, as if we're doing a shoulder press. You can see we got those arms, the elbows are still right under the wrists, just like we're doing an overhead press. And we're going to be pressing this straight up. Now, just like the around the worlds, we don't want to have the, you can see the slack in here. Now, we don't want that. Keep the tension on here. That's what really is going to help to build the strength within the full range of motion. If we go like this, now it's just about the movement. It has nothing to do with the added resistance. So keep the tension on there, which adds the resistance, which helps to build the strength throughout the whole movement. So all we're looking to do is bring it down like a shoulder press or your overhead press. Bring it down, press it back up slowly. Should feel it in the shoulders. In fact, I can just feel my shoulders shaking just from this very, very simple exercise. And we're gonna do one more, keeping that tension. And back down. and that's it. All right, you guys, there you have it. My 3 favorite exercises on the suspension trainer for building that shoulder mobility. Crucially important if you want to avoid any injuries. If you've made it this far, hey guys, make sure you like and subscribe to the videos. Thanks for checking in. We'll catch you guys at the next one.